start now. Yeah, so I'd like to welcome you all. And so this session is recorded and you can watch the record on my YouTube channel, Easy English with Nancy. So as I promised, so in my story today, I'm going to share with you some resources that will help you study English at home. Okay, I don't like to call it study because a lot of people would, be afraid of this word, but I would say it's like an action plan. A lot of people are stuck in intermediate level, okay, and they feel that they want to improve themselves. You might have taken a lot of courses so far and tried to join some speaking groups and this and that, but yet you don't notice any improvement, although you do improve, but it's just, it takes time. As I also said before, it's a journey. Learning English is a journey. It's something that will never happen overnight, okay? You need to work on yourself every day to achieve your goal and to improve your English skills. So what we are going to do today is an action plan to help you organize yourself and help you study English at home. Okay, so just give me 1 minute. So I'm allowing more people to join me. Guys, I'm sorry that I'm muting everyone. Just if you'd like to speak at any point, please press the hand button. Also, yeah, this because it's a big number today, so that's why I am I have to send you a request to unmute yourself. Okay, so let's share the PowerPoint here, and this is our 30-day action plan. Okay, so again, as I said, it's not something that it's not for you to learn English from scratch. Okay, it's from people. Well, we can start doing this if your level is like A2 B1. This one should be okay, but if you are an absolute beginner, this one will not work for you because you will need to have the basics first. Okay, so خليني بقى يا جماعة أشرح بقى الجزء ده بالعربي علشان أنا okay. So if anyone here is joining the class and he's not Arab, please write in the chat box. So I'll continue in English. Is anyone here do not understand Arabic? Guys, if you could tell me in the chat box. So you're all Arabs, you're all from Arabic country, you will understand me when I speak in Arabic. Okay, so no reply means yes. Okay, so Silvana. Okay, Silvana, so for you, I'll speak in English. All right. Okay, guys, so this is, as I said, this is an action plan. It's something to try to improve your English skills in 30 days. All right. The aim of this is to try to have English, or to try to push yourself to do something in English every day, so English becomes a habit for you. Okay, before I go through everything here in the slides, I will divide you into breakout rooms. Okay, and I want you to think of some useful apps that you use on your phone, or some useful websites that you surf through the internet to learn English. Just think of anything, even if this could be, your WhatsApp. Maybe you know new people through WhatsApp group and you try to practice English with them. Okay, it doesn't have to be, something like, the British Council website or anything that is specific for English. It could be any normal website, but you are using it for learning purpose. Instagram, for example, you might be joining Instagram just to just to follow English teachers, for example. Like, a lot of people know me from social media. So if this is the case, yeah, just share with each other the useful apps or the useful websites that you use to learn English. I will divide you into now we are 40, so let's say 5 rooms, okay? And you have 5 minutes to share with your classmates the useful apps that you have on your phone or the websites that you use to learn English. And the time starts now. You can go, go, go. So if you're joining for the first time, all you have to do is just to join the breakout room, okay? Just press yes or okay or whatever.
Thank you. Okay, guys, how you improve your English? For myself, sometimes I watch movie, and I watch a lot of video in Instagram. What about you, Hiba? What about you, Silvana?
Yes, I have learned English most with my boys. They helped me a lot. And I created an Instagram, a cooking Instagram, especially for writing more in English, because I'm not that good on writing. And when I do a pause movie and trying,
it's a good way, Wallah, to learn English and to accept more vocabulary and more idioms, okay, directly from native speakers, okay. To me, I always use Instagram and Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest, and Google.
Very good, very good. And what about the others? Sorry, Ham. Say Clubhouse.
Tell us.
Yes, I can talk.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, my name is Ala. I will share my experience in this topic. Actually, I tried to improve my listening by a British Council podcast and
British
to
Council?
improve my reading Story Nori website.
Very good. Very good.
That's
so
what I do.
you practice reading, only reading?
Actually, first of all, I practiced the listening, but now I started to also practice reading. Yeah, I thinking that to take it step by step. I don't know if I can take it all with all at the same time. I don't think it will be okay with me or not, but I'm trying.
Very good.
I guess it's very useful because you breaking the ice of shy and you can speak fluently. Pronunciation is true, of course, because
make you a confidence to speak.
Yes.
Okay, which
Okay, let me speak about grammar from movies or series. It's amazing for me.
That's nice. I will try it, absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you for your tips.
Downloaded it.
Okay, thank you.
Hi. For me, the application in my phone is Speakler.
What do you think about this application?
Yes, it's very amazing. You speak with other people, and you it's very useful.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Okay, so I heard in the breakout rooms, well, that there were a lot of apps, to be honest, that I don't know about. So what I want you to do now is whatever apps you use and you think they're useful to improve your English, please write them in the chat box, okay? And if there would be any volunteer to copy these apps, just copy paste maybe in separate files, I would be so grateful. So any volunteers, if anyone could volunteer, Rauda, sorry. So Rauda, I'll unmute you. Please accept it. Hello, Rauda.
Hello.
How are you, Rauda?
I'm fine.
Thank you very much. So would that be okay if you copy and paste all the apps they are going to send now, and then you send it to me after the class? Would that be okay?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, just copy paste. Are you using your phone or the laptop?
Now I use the laptop.
Okay.
I can pause. It's okay.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, if you could just, copy paste in a separate file, maybe a Word file or something, and then yeah, after the class, or maybe at the end of the session, you just shoot them once on the in the chat box. I'll be so grateful. This will save my time.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
thank you very much. You
Thank
see, this is the spirit that I like to have in the class. Okay, so I see here real life British Council podcast, Cora, again, British Council, Blue Screen, I don't know this one. Thank you, Nofo. Movies on BBC, very good. If there is an app that allows us to make conversation with others, yeah, if anybody's using these kinds of apps, please write it in the chat box. Also Instagram, YouTube, Alat said Story Nori, Clubhouse, excellent, let me speak, TEDx, Facebook, Inchvid, what else? That's great, guys. That's a lot of apps. Okay, we're relying on Rauda now to copy everything. Hi Native, yes, Hi Native is an amazing app that I use it myself. Sometimes, I get confused about like the meaning of some words or something. So it allows you to ask questions and you get answers from native speakers. So it's amazing. Oh, Nancy's channel. Thank you so much. Yes, it's Easy English with Nancy on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as well. Radio while doing homework, excellent. Yeah, it's one of the very useful, most useful ways of learning English. Just listen to radios about just people speaking about different topics. Cake, Duolingo. Amazing. So now again, we're relying on Rauda. Rauda will copy everything that you write here in the chat box. If you still have more, just type them in the chat box and Rauda will copy them and we'll share them with you after the class. Now let's get to the plan. As I said, it works best for intermediate level and starting from intermediate level. This is a plan that will tell you, okay, how can you organize your time to learn English. So the first thing that I'd like you to do is to take a placement test. Okay, so an online placement test, free online placement test is available everywhere on the internet. I'll share with you here my browser and you can check yourself that you can have an online placement test here, for example. So different websites like Cambridge, where yeah, here we go. So if you take a look here, I just wrote online placement test and Google give you suggestions like Cambridge online, Cambridge assessment or Cambridge placement test. Also, you can go to the British Council. Most of the websites will give you close results. Okay, so if you are in B1, they will give you close results. So this is the kind of questions that they have on Cambridge website. Can I park here, for example? So only for half an hour. So you have to just go through all the questions and then at the next, and at the end, you will tell you the result. Okay. For the British Council website, I think you need to have to log in first to be able to access the level test, right? But there are, again, a lot of other websites that you can use to do a placement test without, without having to create an account or something. So why am I telling you to to do this first, to take an online placement test first? Because by the end of the 30 days, I'd like you to take another test and see how things are going with you. Will the aim that you will not be like you will not jump like one level up after you finish this plan, but you will notice an improvement in your level of English. So now you took the English placement test. Let's say that your level was B1, okay, which is intermediate level. Now I suggest that you find a study buddy, as we say, a study buddy or a study partner. Why? Normally, when something is not obligatory, people will be like, okay, they do it for a few days. They will be so enthusiastic at the beginning, but after that, they just feel like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm bored. So if you have a group, or if you have at least one study partner, you will push each other to finish the plan. Okay. Also, when it comes to speaking, you will find someone to speak with. Okay, so this is my suggestion. And as we have here a lot of people who are here, for the same reason, because they want to improve their English, so you can actually find someone here from the group and try to partner up together, so you can work with this plan with each other. Okay, so as I said, take an online placement test, find a study buddy or a study partner. After that, okay, you plan week by week, okay, and track your progress. And don't worry, I am going to tell you. Okay, so somebody wrote here, what's the meaning of buddy? Buddy means friend or partner. Okay, so yeah, hey buddy, hey friend. It means a friend or partner. Okay, thanks for asking, Ibrahim, or May. Thank you, Amin. All right, so don't worry. So you plan every week. I'm going to tell you, but again, this is not like 100% something that you have to apply. So I'm going to tell you in day one, for example, we make this a listening day. So if you want to start with the reading, it's okay. If you want to start with the writing, it's okay. It's totally up to you. It's not like, a school curriculum that you have to follow 100%. Your needs will be different than other people. So you try to be flexible and put things together to work best for you. Okay, but let's say in day one we are going to just a second, sorry, more people are joining us, I'm just admitting them. So let's say in day one, this is going to be the listening day. Okay, listening day to practice and improve your listening. So let's see here, I'm going to share with you even some of the websites that I'm going to share with you is you've already mentioned on the in the chat box. So the first website that I recommend for people who are intermediate level and above, that is TED Talks. TED Talks has an amazing videos, okay, on almost everything. So let's say that we write something about learn English, okay? You just press search. Okay, you'll find a lot of videos here. Okay, I'll pick this one, for example. Okay, sorry, what's going on? Yeah, okay. And here, you just press play, right? Here, you can choose. So guys, don't choose the Arabic subtitle, please, or don't choose any subtitle when you listen to a video for the first time, okay? So you just listen for the first time without subtitle at all, okay? After that, you can choose an English subtitle, okay? And it will, well, you can listen more than one time, okay? Let's see for the first time how much you pick from overall meaning of the video. Then after that, go with the English subtitle. Things will be will make more sense in your brain because you listen and you see the words written in front of you on the screen. Okay, don't go please with the Arabic subtitle again. The good thing here that you can also control the speed. So let's say that I'll go with the normal speed first. Okay, I'll play this. We'll see here.
The language I'm speaking right now is on its way to becoming the world's universal language.
Okay, so this is the normal speed. Now, if I want, I can go slower. If I felt that this pace is so fast for me, I can go slower. You can listen now.
For better or for worse.
Okay, and you can still have even more slower version, or you can have faster version. So you start with the normal one, and then if you felt that this is okay for you, you can continue. If you felt it's for you, you can make it slower. Okay, so TED Talks, it's amazing, and as I said, it has a lot of other it has a wide variety of topics. The second website that I recommend is BBC English. Just a second. Yeah, here we go. So BBC English, and they have this podcast. It's called 6-Minute English. 6-Minute English. Okay, so here they have, again, they just speak about a topic in 6 minutes. So for example, this topic, why are prices going up? Okay, and then after you listen, he tells you here, after you listen to the video, you have some questions to answer. He even tells you the vocabulary, and at the end you have the transcript. Okay, transcript means the things that the words that you heard in the video. But again, before you see the transcript down here, you just listen first and then go down and see the transcript maybe after the second or the third time. Right? Let's see. We also have the BBC podcast. It's great also. And again, you can choose, different series from here. They also have the transcript. So it's almost, guys, it's almost the same idea. Listen without subtitle at all. Then listen again with English subtitle if you have to. Then listen for the third time, okay? So test yourself at the beginning and see how much you can get. After that, listen again by looking at the words. It will even more make more sense. And then after that, try to test yourself and check the questions and answer them. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do in the listening day. Now, what you're thinking is you tell yourself now and say, oh my God, that's a lot of things to do. Not at all. If you again take a look at this TED Talk website or any website, you can pick a video. Well, this one, let's say it's 10 minutes long. Okay, you can pick a shorter video like 5 minutes or even 3 minutes. You don't have to listen to the whole video, even if you pick the 10 minutes a minute long video. Okay, so yeah, just listen to 3 minutes, and then maybe tomorrow listen to more minutes. But again, guys, it's all about commitment. Okay, so if you decided that you're gonna go for this plan, first, you say to yourself, okay, I am going to commit to this, and every day I am going to do something in English for even 15 minutes. It's okay. If it's just 15 minutes, it's okay. And you can increase it the second week, the third week, and so on. But don't, start with like 2 hours or something like that, and then you get bored and then and you stop. Okay. It's a commitment, guys, and persistence and hard work. This what will make this succeed. Okay, so this is the thing that you will do in the listening day, which is the first day. Let's say this is Monday, okay, or Sunday, the first day of the week. Okay, so Shaima is asking here about the names of the websites. Don't worry. Okay, so here Shaima, all the websites that I'm using here in the presentation are here in this slides. And what I said, yeah, Shireen volunteers to send the material to everyone. So by the end of the presentation, I'll put her email in the chat box. You can email Shireen and she will send you the material. The other thing is Rauda here also will write the names of the apps that you guys wrote at the beginning of the class, and I will send it, and she will send it to me, and we'll forward it to you, okay? Through Shireen also. Thank you, Shireen. Okay, so guys, this is the first day of the week, the listening day. Now, going to the second day, it's going to be the speaking day, okay? So this is one of the things that a lot of English learners struggle to do. Okay, so I don't have anyone to speak with. Big lie, guys. Big lie. Okay, when somebody says that, I say no, not at all, this is not real. Why? Because, okay, so if you don't have anyone to speak with yourself. Am I crazy? No, you're not crazy. You're trying to learn English. So let's say you're too shy to speak with someone. Start with speaking with yourself. Record yourself about anything, guys, about anything, literally anything, about any situation that happened in your life, any problem that happened with a friend. Try to, to think in English, to talk about it in English, okay? Record yourself. Then listen again, check. Well, most of the time or I see a lot of English learners, they can pick their own mistakes. They know it when they listen to themselves making those mistakes. They know it. Okay, so start with this one. This will help you with the fluency. Okay, and I always say that at the beginning you focus on the fluency more than accuracy. Okay, what does this mean? It means that it's okay if you make mistakes, but try to push yourself to speak first. Okay, after that you try to correct these mistakes. Okay. So what can we do? So apps and programs like Clubhouse. I found Clubhouse one of the very useful apps. Okay, so you just download it on your phone, and then you have different. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on laptops, so I cannot show you Clubhouse. But on your phone, just write Clubhouse. If anyone could just type it in the chat box. So Clubhouse, you can just. So it's basically clubs, and through the clubs they create rooms, and you can find different rooms, like rooms for English learners, rooms for photographers, rooms for people who are interested in psychology. So basically rooms about everything. Once you join the room, you will be with the audience. So meaning that you cannot speak until you raise your hand and the moderator lets you speak. Okay, so Clubhouse, it's amazing. All right, the other thing is this class. So we run this speaking class every week. So you're here today to listen to my plan, but again, you can come back next Wednesday. We come with different topics, so a different topic every week. You can come here and practice your speaking. Okay, so yeah, these are just some suggestions. There are a lot of apps that I didn't try them myself. Okay, I mainly tried sorry, let me disable annotation. Yeah, so I mainly tried these ones. italki is a good one as well. You even wrote some apps here. So again, Rauda will copy them. I'll send you everything after we finish. Okay, so this is, we started Monday with the listening. Now the second day is the speaking day. Okay, I'm sharing many resources here, but you can pick one website, okay, and work with it for the first day, and then the second day, another website, and so on. Okay, the third day will be the reading day. Okay, I want you to also think of English skills that they are not separated, meaning that when you start with the listening, for example, you will learn new vocabulary. Okay, so these vocabulary, so you listen, okay, so this is an input in your brain now, and now all the vocabulary that is in your brain, you can use it now with the speaking. So they are all connected: listening, speaking, writing, and so on. Okay, so we call it like a listening day or speaking day or the reading day, but it's actually when you read something, you will use it later in your speaking, and then again, it's a new vocabulary that when you listen to someone saying it, you will be able to absorb it and understand it. Okay, so in the reading day, there is one, this is actually a great website, guys. It's called breakingnewsenglish.com. Breaking news يعني أخبار عاجلة. Okay, so this website's not just giving you the chance to, let me see, yeah, here. So breaking news, yes. Okay, so this website tells you about the news of the world or the breaking news. Okay, so it's it just give you, you know, see here, former Malaysia leader to run for office age 97, eating late at night. So they are all news. Okay, and he gives you these news in the form of reading comprehension. Okay, and it has around like 7 different levels. I suggest that you start with the lower level and then you go up. You know, so you start with the easy one, and then you go up until you feel that you've reached the most difficult one. So let's say we are going to go through this one. Sorry, ads all the time. All right, so you have here the reading comprehension. Okay, as you see here, you can choose the levels. Also, they have some questions at the end. You can do something, not just you don't just read, but you can also read out loud. Okay, read out loud. Out loud means يعني to read يعني بصوت عالي. Okay, record yourself and listen again. In some websites, they have this reading comprehensions, and at the same time, you can listen to the script. Some you know, some native will read the script for you, which is great. So you can compare yourself when you read with the reading, and you learn also the correct pronunciation. Guys, does that make sense? Are you lost or something, or are you okay? Are you following? Because if I'm speaking too fast, just tell me, okay, in the chat box. So you're following. Okay, that's great. Okay, because you know it's hard when I'm speaking and I'm not allowing you to speak now. But I'll finish, and I promise I'll give you at the end. I'll give you time to ask questions and also to tell me your opinion. Okay. So again, so this the reading part. Now now we shared this. You can compare this, as I said, with the native, and now you correct yourself when you listen. You correct your pronunciation, right? Okay, this is one of the websites. So again, this is the reading day. Okay, now I want you to imagine if you started this plan with someone, with a friend, and you guys encouraged and motivated each other to continue. So this will not be just, you know, as it is. It's a reading comprehension, or it's something that I'm reading now and that's it. No, you will read it, you will observe it, and believe me, when you discuss this with someone, you know, I think it stays in your mind even more, you know, because let's say, okay, this piece is about eating late. So you can even laugh about, oh my God, you know what? Yesterday I ate falafel and now I have heartburn, Hamuda, I have heartburn. And then, so, you know, these words that your friend will say to you will make you remember even the new vocabulary and all that. So again, if you read this part, you can discuss it with your friends. So this is not just you practicing your reading, but also you practiced your speaking. Okay, so it as I said, they're all connected. The other website that I have here, okay, British Council. It has almost everything. It has resources for teachers. It has, you know, the grammar rules. It has reading, not speaking, but listening. Okay, so everything you're looking for, you'll find on their website. I truly like it. Okay, so here, well, you can choose the skill that you want. Okay, listening, reading, writing, speaking, and okay, so we're talking about the reading now. You can pick whatever you want, okay? And I chose here B1. So I assume that we're B1 level. And here you have different topics. You basically, let's get something interesting, a travel guide. Okay, so they have the reading comprehension. Again, if you're working within a group or with a friend or something, here you can do the preparation together. After you finish the reading the passage, you can, you know, do the tasks. You can also download the worksheets. So a lot of things to be done on only one website. Okay. So this is the third day, which is the reading day. Okay, again, guys, I don't want you to end up feeling, you know, like overwhelmed by the resources, because this happened to me before. I just felt, oh my God, there are a lot of websites, a lot of apps, a lot of, you know, a lot of things. So how can I do it? Bit by bit. Relax, take it easy, you know, breathe in, breathe out, okay, and just pick a pen and make. I have you know, like a schedule at the end of this presentation. I'll show you how you can follow exactly without feeling scared. Oh my God, that's a lot. Okay, so this is the reading days. Okay, the third day. Now the fourth day, I want you to write something. Okay, so you can write something. First we'll start with writing something easy. Okay, so maybe about your daily routine, or about, you know, a friend of yours. So just something simple. Okay, or you can write about something that you already heard. So something that, you know, you learned from the listening day, something that you spoke about with your speaking partner in the speaking day, something that you read about. Okay, and then you write about it your way. Okay, this way, again, you are using the vocabulary that you learned the previous days. So day 5 is the grammar day. Now you have two options. I have here, I have simple grammar book that I can share with you. Again, I'll send it to Shireen. I think Shireen, you already have it. It's a grammar book that will tell you the grammar rule, explain the grammar rule. You know, it's just basic rules like, you know, verb to be, different tenses, you know, like present simple, present continuous. The good thing about this book is that it just explains the rule in one page, and then you have in the next page few questions, and that's it. So less headache, you know, not too many rules, just straight to the point, and then you can test your knowledge through exercises. Okay, so you can do this on the grammar day. Or if your grammar is okay, you can maybe think of a grammar rule that you'd like to revise. Just Google it on Google and start, you know, trying to, you know, remember this rule. And again, you can answer some questions about it. Okay, so this is now day 5. I need some water. Okay, now day 6 is a vocabulary day. So on this day, what can you do? You can just, you remember when I said every day you will learn something new? So I forgot to say at the beginning that you need, when you if you plan to start this action plan with me, you need a notebook, and everything that you learn, you need to write it down. Okay, so try to divide it, have like a section for vocabulary, a section for grammar, and a section for your notes. You know, if there are any notes you want to write it your own way, so you can remember it after that, just write it يعني كأنك تكتبها بطريقتك. Okay, so this is the vocabulary day. The vocabulary day, you try to make a revision on the new vocabulary that you learned, maybe through the listening exercise, or the listening audios that you listen to, or the speaking, some new vocabulary that you heard from your speaking partner, a new vocabulary that you learned when you read comprehension. Okay, so all these, you know, you try to I mean, like, put them all together in your vocabulary note. And again, guys, one of the most important thing that I have to say, whenever you have a new vocabulary, and you want to memorize it in the future, please don't just put the word and put the translation to your language. This is one of the silly, not silly, but I would say it's not as useful as putting it in a sentence or learning it in a sentence. Okay, so just put it in a sentence. I always say try to learn them in clusters. So find the roots of the word. Okay, or words that are similar. Okay, put them all together in a sentence, or maybe a very short story about your life. Also, okay, I'll give you some example before we go to the next slide. Let's say that you have to remember this word, realistic. Okay, realistic. It's an adjective. Oh, sorry, why is it? Didn't go to everyone, sorry. So again, here I wrote it in the chat box. So the word realistic. Realistic means بالعربي واقعي. Okay, so if you want to remember this word, first listen to it, listen to the correct pronunciation first. The second thing is try to put it in a sentence, and again, try to make this sentence related to your life. So think of a friend or someone who is really realistic, someone who always put a plan, and whenever he takes a decision, he tries to be realistic in his life. Okay, and then talk about that person, or put him make the sentence about this person, or make it about your life. So this way you will remember it. Now try to use it with others, okay? Or even someone who's not interested in English. I used to do that. Whenever I learn something new, I share it with my mom. Yeah, she gets headaches sometimes. She kicks me out of the kitchen, but it's okay. I remember it. Okay, I remember it this way. So by speaking with someone else about what I learned, right? And even the situations that happen, whether it's funny, whether it's not that good, but again, it makes me remember things. So Amani wrote here the derivatives. Yes, absolutely, Amani. So means the اشتقاقات الكلمة. That's amazing. Very good. Okay, so this is day number 6. Again, you try to make a revision on the vocabulary that you learned the previous days. Now, day 7, a happy day, a fun day, a day off. Okay, so it's a day off. You just try to, relax, chill, but try to do something in English again. So maybe you can watch a movie, okay, in English, or try to, I don't know, if you have any foreign friends, you can speak with them in English. So do anything fun, but try to do it in English. Listen to the radio, listen to something that you're interested in, maybe a cooking recipe, or I don't know, like any TV show, anything, okay? But do it in English, right? Now, the second week, you will repeat everything again, meaning that you go again to the listening day, okay? And then again, the speaking day, again, the reading day. That's why I shared with you few websites, not just one. I shared with you few websites at the beginning. So the first website, let's say the first week you use TED Talk. The second week you go to the BBC website. The third week on the listening day, you can go to the British Council website. The fourth week, first day, listening day, you can watch a movie with English subtitle, for example, or without subtitle at all. Take notes or write the new vocabulary, and so on. Again, the second day of the week, you go to the speaking day. So again, you are going to repeat everything. So guys, now let's say that you decided to do this plan and you will give it like 30 minutes of your time. Okay, so I want you to imagine by the end of like 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, now English became a habit for you. Okay, it's something that became, now you surrounded yourself with English, whether it's through reading, listening, speaking, grammar, vocabulary. Can you imagine how this will you know, make you improve yourself and or improve all your English skills, you just try it, okay? Just try it and you will feel the difference. Now start, I always say, start with something that matches your level, something that you are interested in, so you don't get, you know, bored at the beginning. And if you started this with a partner, I can assure you, you will achieve such a difference. Now, the last thing that I want you to do, whether after 4 weeks or 6 weeks or whatever, yeah, or whenever you want, after some time, if you applied this plan, I want you to take a placement test again, because you will feel that your level has improved. Okay. Well, okay, so you could be at the beginning of you know, the B1, like let's say low intermediate, and then you became like higher level a little bit. Okay, so take a placement test again and see how you're doing. Okay. What else? Oh, the it's a good one here is to track your progress. To track your progress. Actually, I took this timetable from a website called it's called Lingua Maria, I think. They had the same action plan, and I took some material from them. It's just amazing, you know. It's organized. So what you can do is, so we said that the first day you will just I mean, like before you start the action plan, you will take the test. If you did that, just, you know, circle that it's done. Day 1, you finish the listening, circle it's done. Day 2, and so on until day 30. You know, when you visualize this, when you see that, wow, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. Now, let's say that you worked on this plan for 10 days continuously, and now it's day 11 and you're tired. But when you visualize this and when you see that you are actually making a progress, and wow, it's for 10 days that I've been doing this for 10 days now. No, I will not stop. Okay, so you will just feel that, oh no, I don't want to waste it. Also, don't push yourself too hard, but try to stay motivated. Okay, once these 30 days are finished, if you, well, of course, you know, your journey learning English will not you know, be finished by day 30, but you can you start repeating this again. Now I will send you a lot of materials. Try to start with the material that I shared with you here at the beginning, and then after that you try to filter the other apps and websites that I'm going to send you. Now the last thing, now I'll give you room for questions and answers for 10 minutes. So if you have any question, first, before that, sorry, Shireen, if you could write your email, please, in the chat box. I spoke a lot. So if you could write your email in the chat box. Again, guys, so after we finish this class, I send the material to Shireen. And then if you want this material, just email Shireen on shireensami298@yahoo.com. If she wrote it in the chat box, she will send you this material. She will send you the grammar book, and also I will add to this presentation all the what do you call it? All the resources and websites that Rauda wrote. Okay, so now I'll give you room for questions and answers. Any question? Okay, Shireen. Go ahead, Shireen, our class coordinator.
Hello?
Hello, Shireen.
Ah, okay, to speak. Okay.
I don't know, like I found the hand button.
I don't say my name to write my email.
Oh no, I found the hand button. So yeah, I thought you.
Yes,
want to ask
I
a
really
question.
forgot. Yes, I was about to talk about like talking to yourself to improve your English.
Mhm.
Like, you know, and each time I'm looking to myself at the mirror, I'm starting to talk to myself. Like they say, oh, Shireen, what's going with you? Are you crazy? Something like that. And I'm starting to repeat, like, I'm going to open the door. I'm going to close the door. I'm going to drink the water. I'm trying to say each thing I'm doing in English.
Mhm.
Like in any language. Like now I'm learning German, as you know. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to say it in English and I'm trying to say it in German, like because I'm afraid to forget English.
Wow.
You know that. So I'm trying to make a balance. Like yes, I woke up. Like how I can say it in German. Like you know that you make you make like a new word for yourself. Like you talk yourself.
Yes.
So that's the only way to improve your language. Talk to yourself as much as you can. Like Nancy said, that's the only way.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because yeah, you will be there for you all the time.
So yes, no need to talk to anyone. Like and I want to say another thing. You know, at the beginning when you reach to you want to you just say to yourself, I reach to the fluency. Once you say you reach to advanced level, you will tell yourself, no, I need to learn more. I need to know more about English, because you feel like you know nothing about it, about English, because you have a lot of videos. You wanna know it. You wanna learn a phrasal verb. You wanna learn idioms. You wanna learn jokes. You wanna understand them during speaking in movies. So it's like yeah, like I think like it's not related to 1 month or 2 months or 2 months,
it's a
3
journey.
months. No, yes, journey. Yes,
definitely. Thank you so much, Shireen, for sharing
and
your
I want to say
tips.
another thing. I become my English become better because of Nancy, guys. Wallahi.
Thank you so much,
It's
Shireen.
not a
You're so
compliment.
kind.
It's true.
But you're loyal, because Shireen, guys, she's here with me ever since I started this class. So you know,
Yeah.
she's a family now.
Can you remember my first session with you, and I told you my name, and I told you like, Nancy, how you find my English? I remember that day.
Yeah, but you are a hard worker as well, Shireen. So keep
Thank
up the hard
you.
work. Thank you,
Thank you.
Shireen.
Thank you.
That
Thank
was
you.
lovely. Thank you. Okay, so let's hear from Salma. Hello, Salma. And guys, again, if you would like to ask any question, there is a hand button. So just press on it so I can see that you want to speak. Hello, Salma.
Hello, I don't have questions. I just want to thank you for let us join this.
You are very welcome, Salma. Well, honestly, I love this class and it's my pleasure.
Yes, I love it too. You mentioned talking to yourself. When I started learning English, like 12 years old, I started talking to myself in the mirror. I just love English. We don't have English classes in Egypt at this time. So I just had to open movies and trying to learn it by myself.
Excellent. And I can say your English is very good, Salma. So well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, and come back. Do come back here and speak with us next week, inshallah.
I learned Turkish, so
wow.
I'm living in Turkey. I'm trying to go back to my glorious years.
That's amazing, Salma. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking, of course.
No problem. I'm 26.
Okay, because you have your voice sound well, you sound so like younger than that. I thought maybe you say 16, 15, something like that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, that's
No, I get old.
Okay, and how are you doing with Turkish?
I speak Turkish like fluent.
Very good. Yeah. Oh, lucky you. You can understand all Turkish series without any subtitle.
Thank you. I studied 4 years in Egypt, Turkish literature.
Literature. Okay. Wow. Really?
Yeah. Then I moved to Turkey. I married here in Turkey. And I have 2 kids. Yes, I'm working here as a translator from Turkish to Arabic. I'm trying to improve my English so I can do translate in English also.
Wow, well done. So keep it up, Salma. We are all so proud of you. Well done.
Thank you for have a chance to speak with you.
You're very welcome. The pleasure is mine. Thank you, Salma. All right, let's hear from Safa. Hello, Safa.
Hello, Nancy. How are you?
I'm good. Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. I'm from Algeria. I'm very happy to join you for the second time.
The pleasure is all mine.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you very much. You know, from months, I am trying to improve my English because I'm athlete in athletics. and my dream is to become Olympic champion, and I'm working on it. And by the way, I'm trying to improve my English. You know, there is no Olympic champion who don't speak English fluently.
Okay, I'm not sure about that though, Mustafa, but it's good. Of course, it's good. Well, any language, any new language would allow you to communicate better and allow you to know more people, right? Even if not just English. So, wow. So, the Olympic championship, that's amazing, Mustafa.
Yes, and this is my last year in the university. I'm student in Master 2 Mechanical Engineering, and I hope I can combine the two, studying and practicing sport.
You will, inshallah, Mustafa. Nothing is impossible, I can
Yes,
say.
thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Mustafa. Thank you for speaking and sharing that with us. Okay, we'll take Katya. Hello, Katya. I sent you a request to unmute yourself, Katya, if you still would like to speak. Another one. Okay, maybe Katya is busy at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, Katya's here.
Good
Hello.
evening. Yeah.
How are
Good
you,
evening,
Katya?
everyone. Yeah, good. Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and especially Nancy, that she make this group to really to enjoy English language.
Thank you.
I'm happy really to enjoy this group, and I hope to be continue always, because I like to speak really native English. That's what my goal. It's
That's
really
great. That's
yeah,
lovely,
because
Katya.
yeah, the grammar and the vocabulary, that's my weakness in English. I would
Okay.
like to for writing and yeah.
All right. And
That's
are
why
you
I
planning
enjoy
to
this
follow this
group.
plan, Katya?
Yeah, I will do. Yeah, sure.
Okay, try.
I
That's
do my
amazing.
best. I do my
Inshallah.
best to follow all this program.
And where are you from originally, Katya?
Originally from Morocco, but I grew up in Holland, and that's why. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so
Yeah.
how many languages do you speak? And now I know Moroccans
I
speak.
think I speak 7 or 6 languages.
Wow, really? Now, okay,
Yeah.
so you're a treasure here. Now tell me how many, what are the languages that you speak?
I speak, of course, my language, Moroccan, of course, and I speak Egyptian also, because I love the Egyptian language and I love the people also, and I speak French and I speak Dutch and Spanish. Yeah, and not Italian, but not fluent. It's only I can understand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I am impressed, Katya. How can do you mix them up sometimes when you speak, or okay, once the channel is on French, you just speak French. Once it's on Spanish, you just speak Spanish. So did you mix them up, or it's okay?
Yeah. You know, it's every language. If you practice it, yeah, you will doing well at the language. It's only practice make perfect. That's what they say.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Well done. And
Yeah.
you are fluent even in English as well. So well done, Katya.
I do
Mashallah.
my best. I do my best. And I
Like,
really
really
appreciate
impressive.
your help. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Nancy.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's my pleasure actually to speak to this such a talented person like you, Katya, because you see, that's inspiring to be able to speak 6 languages. So I think you can communicate with all, people of the world now. Okay, so we'll take Hanan and we'll stop after that because, we're running out of
Hello,
time.
Nancy.
And hello, how are you?
How are you? I miss you so much. I'm good, alhamdulillah. Thank
All
you so
right.
much.
So
I'm really impressed with the plan that you provided us. You covered all the points or all the steps that anyone needs to improve his English to follow. So thank you so much for that.
You're most welcome.
I just want to add something very simple thing, that everyone has his own plan. He has his own goals. That's why he or she has to plan his plan.
Yes.
I mean that to try to be organized, thinking first, think for what you are learning English. I'm learning English, for example, is for study. So I need to focus on some aspects. So once you plan, one of the friends here in the class, she's studying English for athletes, I think.
Oh yes.
So she needs to focus on some of the verbs, the words, the terms that will help her. Others are maybe thinking of other fields, for example, for a job, for work, for her own, something like that. So he or she has to focus on this purpose or on this aim.
Yes.
So once we focused on the aim, there are many of the technology devices can help the person. So through these technology devices, or we can say windows, they can use them to make it easier for them to communicate, to get the experience from others, to get like what you did for us. I told them that Nancy gave us a gate, a very great gate, and opened this gate through the group to communicate with others, to speak, because we are not native speakers. We are not born English people.
And I always say, you know, Hanan, I always say, do you really know everything about your own native language? You don't. I don't know everything about Arabic. And I think you will learn till the last, you know, day of your life. So if you put this as a concept, you will not, you know, dwell on what you missed, and you focus on the present moment, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I like this part when you said that you need, I should have said that even at the beginning, that you need to be specific about your goal. So you mentioned that at the beginning, and you can use it even as a motive. So your goal could be like maybe a promotion in your job, maybe you want to travel abroad, maybe that just, you know, to be able to communicate with more people. Maybe you live in an English speaking country, and it's a must for you to be able to, you know, to speak with the people in everyday life situation. So if you, as Hanan said, you need, we are different, our needs are different, you need to be specific towards your goal. Hanan, this is one of the, it's very important. I really appreciated that you mentioned that before we finished this session. Thank you very much, Hanan.
One very small thing that I need to add is to take care of your yourself, mentally and physically, because when you try to motivate yourself, make small goals, try to achieve them. So once you achieve this small goal, make a surprise for yourself, gift yourself. This will help you also and motivate you.
Yes, definitely. Yes, I like this part. I actually do this myself, you know, even with little things, as you said. I even had yani, when it's something not related to the language, anything else, you know, in life. So that would be great. Hanan, thank you very much for all the tips. You know, I could listen to you like forever.
Thank you so much, Nancy. You always enrich our information. Thank you so much for your class.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Hanan. Thank you. And I'm really sorry for others who would like to speak, but you know, I'll have to ask you now about your opinion about this session. Just a small feedback. If you could just type in the chat box, what do you think about today's session? Is it useful for you? Did you learn something different? Yeah, just tell me in the chat box, how do you feel about what we learned today?
So Amani wrote fruitful. Oh, thank you so much. Shireen, that's nice of you. Perfect. Okay, so guys, again, Shireen, please, for the last time, type your email in the chat box. I will send Shireen the grammar book. I'll send her this presentation. Rauda, if you could also just text, yeah, you can even send all the apps and all the other websites to Shireen's email. So yeah, I'll send everything to Shireen, and she will send it to whoever would like to get these material. Just email Shireen on shireen.sami298@yahoo.com. That's it. And thanks for all the hearts, all the lovely words. It's my pleasure to be with you today. And okay, and I'll see you all next Wednesday, inshallah. Thank you. See you next week. Assalamu alaikum.